What is up, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I wanted to talk about 5 of the worst auto skills in the game. These are 5 that I think are the worst. This is my opinion. There are definitely more auto skills that are pretty bad and some of the worst out there, but these are my 5 picks. Let me know what yours are, which ones you don't like, which ones you think are the worst, because I'm sure I'm missing some that might even be worse than these 5 I'm mentioning. So let's go. Let's get into it. First off, our boy the Varon. Gets 2 of them. A 2-for-1 on a class. We got Huapango wins and Ecolas wins. Both, in my opinion, are just a waste of space. Just not worth it. Stagger, Air Reverse, and True Strike Air Touched. True Strike and Stagger are just so... There's just no reason to have either one of them with the way the game is, the way the game's played. If you're trying to stagger and you're trying to true strike, I don't know. I don't know if you got your priorities right or what, but they're just not worth it. There's so many better buffs and debuffs out there that they just don't do it. And air touched and air reverse, you know, it can kind of work. I mean, these skills work. They're just so mediocre, so just pointless to use. There's just, I don't know. Unless you're trying to roleplay, I guess, or whatever, then I just don't see the value in them. But anyway, I could rant about that for a while. On to the third one. We have the back attack from the archer, or anybody that has access to back attack. Back attack is just so useless with how the game does damage and with accuracy and stuff. You know, on the PSP version, it gave you a damage increase. Whether if you attack from the sides or the back, just in general in the game, you got a bonus, and that bonus is so negligible or almost non-existent in this game that it just doesn't matter. You can't tell it's there. So I find back attack to be pointless because, yeah, while it guarantees a back attack on a unit, I don't see the damage difference, and I don't even think it works half the time. So you'll have to let me know what you guys think, but that's how I feel about it. Then we got one of the most pointless skills in the game, Aqua Veil. I think this is just a handicap on the octopus because you have to run it. If you don't run it, you're silly, because then you're limiting what your octopus can do on a map, and I don't think any map is 100% water. And it automatically makes the octopus lose a skill slot. So now the octopus has 3 slots instead of 4 like every other unit, every other class, because you have to run this. It should just be built in. The octopus shouldn't be penalized or anything for not attacking on water tiles, but hey, it is what it is. But it is definitely number 4. And do keep in mind, these are not in a specific order. They're just kind of the ones I'm just going through them in that order, so it's not like any of them are more worse than the others. But the final one that I find to be a pointless skill and annoying is Golem Lock. Now, I guess it's not pointless because it's basically phalanx, but the problem with it is it's a phalanx you can dispel. Now, I don't know about you, but if I could remove phalanx from a knight or dragon scales from a dragon, just with like an ability, a skill, it would make that phalanx so much like less useful. So I feel like this alone pretty much makes a golem become pointless. Now, granted, the AI is probably not going to really remove this on you, but in a general specific sense, it's silly. But it is, you know, it is phalanx, so it is good. But I just think the fact that it can be removed is silly. So those are my 5. Those are the 5 that I think are pretty pointless, pretty bottom of the tier. I'm sure there's even worse ones. And like I said, if you guys know ones that are even worse, or you agree, disagree with what I say, please let me know down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say and have a nice little discussion, because that's what makes it fun, talking about these things. Maybe I'm wrong about some of these. Maybe these are all top tier and I'm just crazy. You know, maybe that's definitely possible. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, later guys. Peace out. Have a good one.